Okay, so I'm just about ready to get started. Hopefully everybody is having a good night so far. Or day, it really depends on the time zone. But let's switch over to Shadow Hearts, which we hear playing in the background. There we go. And we've seen this intro a few times, so we'll just go ahead and proceed with the game. So, as the stream title suggests, if you thought one maze was bad, you are going to be in for a time. Because we're coming up to, I would say, probably the most annoying segment of the game to do blind, outside of making sure you don't arbitrarily lock yourself out of an ending. I would say this would probably be the low point of the dungeon design coming up. I think when I originally did this, it took me quite a few hours, because it is a, not only is it more than one maze, but it's mazes with gimmicks. And if chat knows me, then they know that I really do not like gimmicks like that, or kind of gimmick dungeons. So to have, like, the equivalency of 3 of those back-to-back is kind of intense. But before we actually go ahead and jump into the dungeon segment of today's playthrough, we're going to go ahead and shop. We have a lot of money. We need to upgrade basically everybody that does damage, because we actually are forced to use very specific characters. So everybody's going to get their time to shine, unfortunately. I think is a good way of phrasing it. So we actually have to care slightly about what we give our party members. So I have a little shopping list open, and I will do my best to remember where the shopkeeper is. Now, I believe last time we had the option to talk to the barkeep, so why don't we start with that, and maybe it'll come to me as we go along. Last time I did not pick up the lottery ticket that was at this barrel, so I'm going to make sure we pick this up for later. I will be needing that at some point. Guzzling Ray says, "The Japanese army is everywhere. Darn it, I'll drink it." Now we have Non-Drinking Danny. Ooh, that's not a good name. If you ever need a reason to drink up. There's Mei Yuan. Said, "I had heard this was a great show, but the girl's performance was quite plain. Very disappointing." Ah, so we have the ability to reform our party. Interesting. So we are allowed to swap out characters at this point. I don't think the game actually explicitly stated that. So it's possible to exit this area and never actually see this option. I think for now I'm not going to touch anything. Let's see. One moment, that's not quite the right shopping list I'm looking for. Okay, now I have the right shopping list. So we'll talk to each of these characters. I did not mean to talk to him again. I was trying to talk to this gentleman. Ignored Tantan, who I also accidentally ignored. It says, "Mr. Zen's doing pit fights behind this curtain." Finally, we have the person manning the bar. Good luck, rude hero. Now, I believe we are allowed to at least sneak a peek in here. I did say we would take a look at it, so I suppose we should talk to the people in here. I should have written down how they said her name. I think it was Kui Hua, but chat, please correct me. It has been some time since the previous pronunciation. "Oh, rude hero, look, father's feeling so much better now. Look, he's back into pit fighting." Like, this is so weird. "It's all thanks to you and your friends. He says he wants to use his powers again, and he just won't listen. Watch out when you talk to him." We will probably give this another chance. I just don't think it'll be this particular session that we will go ahead and complete this. Is this needed to get the good ending? No. Does it add to the character lore? Surprisingly, yes. So at minimum, I want to show off the cutscene at some point. The downside is that this tournament kind of expects you to be grinding, So there are 1 or 2 potential fights in here that are just way, way, way too difficult to do with RNG. It's just not safe to even attempt it. So we might come back here a bit later, possibly with a different save file. So I'm going to make sure to leave another save in such a way that we could come back and actually do something here. Mr. Zen says, since then I've been wondering, what could I do that would be within my abilities? And then I decided to use the summoning powers. Now the pit fights are back. I'm not as strong as I was before, but I'm sure I could train you people. Let me explain the pit fights. In a pit fight, you bet money on a monster, or if you bet on a fight with the monster. You fight the monsters I summon. I'm not, kind of a weird way to phrase it. You just pick one party member and that party member has to solo. I'm not really sure why he framed it like that. I'll reward you according to your number of wins. If you want to participate, we'll do one fight just to show it off. It costs 300 to participate. That's fine. So our choices are any of the characters we have in our party. So we'll do Rude Hero, of course. Okay, then let me take a shot at it. Rude Hero is the only character that will actually get plot if you do this. But you have to actually win every possible fight. So we are not going to see the cutscene here, but we'll take advantage of extra XP. And then we'll move on. So the fights are random. There are 10 total, but I think there's 15 or 16 potential fights. 2 of them are really, really bad. If we go to play this, we do not want to see any of the wind shears at all. Hopefully we don't see them, as they are the most ludicrously overpowered character. So unless we have insanely good defense, we are absolutely going to die. Like, the early fights here are a joke, so I feel like it's very misleading when you first play here, because you'll go like, oh, you know, I'm taking literally 1 damage, like, how bad could it get? And then it's like, no, it gets really bad at the end, potentially. Including, but not limited to, fighting the previous bosses that we've seen, but solo. Which is not good. It's not good, chat. I might actually take advantage of the fact that we're here and actually just heal myself on an easy fight. So we'll say this is all calculated, chat. I don't really need his MP for anything, at least not for now. So I might as well take advantage of the free heal time. So we'll keep in mind, we paid 300 to get in. Let's see how much money we get for ending after 1 battle. I imagine not too much. Also, interestingly, with the pit fight mechanics, when you fight the monsters here, they don't actually build up I already forgot what it's called, but the iconic gem of Malice. I don't remember what its full title was. It will not actually change stages from, like, blue to green to yellow to red. It'll actually remain where it is. So technically, if you didn't want to get into a lot of Malice fights, but you just wanted to level Rude Hero, this is probably the best way to do it, technically. Is it the most efficient way? No. Honestly, that 260 experience could help us. We did die earlier with him, and so he did get 1 boss XP. We'll continue to number 2. Let's just tap out. Let's see what he gives us. Oh, absolutely nothing. I love how he says he'll give us prizes based off of what we fight, and he didn't give us anything for winning a fight. Oh, shake your head, chat. That is just absurd. Absolutely absurd. Oh, that kid running into the pole is so special. So we have one person saying run, and now we have overworked Toku saying we're playing tag, get out of the way. So that would explain their very goofy movements. So we'll take a save here, I suppose. Help menu really wants to tell us about different topics, and I'm like, I don't think it really matters. So we'll leave the save there so we can come back to it later. Yeah, you can see our level differences. Rude Hero's 14, Quack Oracle's 11. So our party's kind of all over the place. So I'll leave that 4th save file there in case we need to show off something in the arena. Whether or not we get it in our formal playthrough, I don't really know how it'll go. We're, as I said before, probably about 10 levels under where we should be, which is kind of crazy given that this character is the highest level character by far. So if we were to try with Quack Oracle or Girl in Danger, it would basically be impossible at the moment. Alright, so let's talk to each of these people. Alright, so they're talking about the Japanese army arriving, which is alluding to something that will happen later. Now that we talk to him now, the Shanghai Weapons Studio owner, looks like we are able to make some purchases. So what would also make the tournament a lot easier, which I'll probably actually make another save now that I think about it, is I can actually upgrade just about everybody here. So I have a list of things I really need to get. First and foremost, we need a weapon for Root Hero. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure how hard it'll be to get the discount here. Not too bad. We'll try one more discount. So we definitely need that. What else do we need? Oh, we need for her to be as damaging as possible. Let's go ahead and purchase one of these. I'm so worried I'm gonna botch the wheel, especially since it's getting faster. I might even just not take the discount here. I'll be honest with you, chat. We have things I could potentially sell if I really need to. I think once I'm done buying things, I'm gonna save and then sell things, because again, if I mess up, it's kind of a big deal later on. I could afford to mess up, I think, 5 times total, which is not the end of the world. But obviously, it does add up, so I'd prefer not to mess up this early, if possible. Okay, I'd like to get armors for basically every character. So I think I have enough to get all of these items without any discounts, so we'll just go for 10%. When I first played through the game, I never even took advantage of the other discount because I never got the star card due to not having lottery. Also, I realized I should have just double purchased that. I made that much harder than that had to be. Not really sure why I did that. We'll save another 250. I don't need super discounts on these. Now these I would like to have double discounted. As you can see, that does add up quite a bit. Now keep in mind, I still actually need more gold for upgrades, so I might not have enough money in order to get the full upgrades. I'm actually a little concerned about this, so I'm going to save, and we're going to probably have to use the discount on everything we sell. More accurately, the discount card to increase how much we receive. So we're going to go ahead and save no matter what in both slots. Actually, no. I don't need to touch slot 4 for a little bit. Take that back. I could do that when I'm done. So we could see that even with our other upgrade to level 3, this is just free damage. We could see that we actually get another % of dodge here, which is excellent. We need her to just not die, so as long as she's tankier, this should be fine. Ooh, we don't have the ability to equip the other character here. Not a big deal either way. That's not who I meant to talk to. Let's talk to this. Not this person. The shop. No. Come on. You know I'm trying to talk to the shopkeeper. Game. I literally have the question mark to talk to the shopkeeper. Why do you keep not talking to the shopkeeper? You're killing me. So we're going to go ahead and sell all of our old equipment. So I don't really need any of this. And we don't need super money from this. But any extra cash I could squeeze out might be worth it. Don't need the Type 94 pistol anymore. Gotta be really careful not to sell our other weapon. We are making a little bit of cash back. Making me feel a little better. Hello, Reen. Hope you're doing well. We are just prepping for quite a trek. Let's see, what else do I need to sell that I really don't need? I've got rid of all of our other weapons. It's not really good to keep our old stuff around at all. Ooh, I could sell the weird bottle. I might actually do that. That is a lot of cash. But I think I'm going to save before I make an attempt there. I'll never use it for its intended purpose. I don't really like the revive items. So getting the double cash on this is actually really huge. I mean, we could add almost everything we purchased and more and have 25k to upgrade our weapons. So at minimum, we need to sell that. There are other things I could technically sell for money if I'm really desperate, but this is probably our biggest means of getting cash at the moment. Decided to play Cold Steel again. Was bored, wanted to see your two favorite characters again. Having a blast. Well, that's good. It's always nice to revisit some games that you enjoy. I think that's mostly what this stream is all about. So that's very much in spirit of what we do here. How am I doing? My voice is feeling a little better. I feel a little tired, but otherwise doing okay. I'm not gonna risk it for 500 more. I'm gonna be honest. We'll take our 5%. Now the question is how much we could get from our upgrades. I'm really hoping it's going to be strong. Oh, so no matter what, we have to reform the party. Goodbye, Quack Oracle, for a second. I need a Luring Spy in here. I actually need to be able to upgrade her equipment. We'll take a look at the weapon descriptions after we're done updating. Thank you, thank you. Well, look how tight that cache is. Ooh. Let's hope we have enough for the other character. This is gonna be really close, chat. Fortunately, we could sell one more gun if needed. Hello, attack power. Yeah, look at that damage increase, though. Insane. We're gonna be hitting for so much. Sanity being depleted, and he went berserk. So do we have enough for a Luring Spy is the question. We actually don't. We're shy by about 1,000. Oh, speaking of which, we could sell her armor. So you can see money's kind of tight in this playthrough. Also, I keep hitting that to cancel it. It just does the other menu action. I gotta break that habit. Wrong game. That does not cancel the menu. This person talks to me again. Be like, go away. Let's see. We have Mini Mauser. Don't need that. We could sell basically all of these. So we were gonna have to raise price, I think, on all of it. So we needed 1,300, I believe. We'll just go for the simple 5%. So this should be enough. Super tight in terms of cash, but I think we'll be okay. Technically, if we need more money without leaving this area, we could get more, I think they're Thera extracts. How much do they sell for? They sell for quite a lot, actually. So if we were really desperate for cash, we could possibly talk to the pedometer guy just to get another one of these, which is not a bad idea, but I think I'll hold on to our full heal for the time being. I think this might not be enough cash, actually. I think I need a little more. I don't think I'll be equipping the bandana again. Oh, I definitely don't need leather belt. Actually, let's sell leather belt. This should give us everything we need. So we barely have enough. We could get another Thera extract. We'll leave that there in case we need to sell it. I might not be able to run from some of the upcoming encounters because I need money. I need to make sure we also have the bandit earring equip on somebody. do. Okay, that should be fine then. So one thing I just want to verify is in my notes, who should be wearing the pedometer, since we're going to be swapping characters quite often. Looks like I'll be putting it on Alluring Spy, actually. We'll lose that's not a big amount of damage. And I just need to verify who should have the earrings, and we should be good to go. I mean, I don't really need the spikes anymore, I guess. That should be fine. I guess I could swap her out with that. I was just trying to think who should have what. We'll be getting upgrades, I think, in a little bit for this character, so I don't need to worry about too much else. Sorry that so far the session has been menuing, but it is what it is. We should have literally just enough. Ooh, getting that final shot is going to be tight, but I think we'll be okay. Again, if we're shy on cash, we'll have to do some fights in the upcoming area, but otherwise we're actually able to get all the upgrades that I was looking to get. Not too bad, chat. So we're now going to make 2 saves, as we might come back here later, as it will be substantially more difficult once we're done with this dungeon to do certain activities in the city. Become more apparent why as we get further. Hey Kirk, hope you're doing well. We're making a backup save to see an alternate timeline. Goodbye, Arakash. The story of Shadow Hearts always broke. So our current party honestly doesn't matter. It just does not matter at all. As I said before, we're coming into a gimmick dungeon. So let us go ahead and proceed. I don't believe there's anything else I'm missing. We have increased all of our armors. Everybody has new weapons. That's important. I don't really need to increase our staff because we picked up one earlier, and that's honestly good enough. So, should be good. Doing okay? Feeling warm and headachy? Oh, I'm sorry you're starting to feel some side effects from the shot. Hopefully you feel better, Kurt. I'm just gonna talk to these people to see if there's anything else we can glean from them. Otherwise, I think we'll leave. I'm doing mostly fine, Kirk. I'm slightly tired, I would say. Fucked up Kozos says everything is so expensive these days. Speaking of which, have you heard some kind of discount? Okay, so they don't have anything new to say. What about these people? No, that's all the same. Okay, they're worried something bad is gonna happen. Well, it is Shadow Hearts, so that's a safe bet. Shipping service Yavos just says I'm busy and ignores us. Carefree stray dog says Wolf. Is not planning to murder us. At least not at the moment. Yeah, hopefully you'll feel better by Saturday, Kirk. So I don't believe there's any item we missed here. I'm just curious if we could get any new conversations. Looks like the answer to that is no. Surprisingly, we never commented upon the strange footprints leading into the bottom of the boat. So we've now talked to all the lottery members, and I believe we already took his star card. So I'm just going to make sure we talk to him as Yuri. I don't think it's technically needed. Or, excuse me, Rude Hero. So I don't think there's anything we're missing. But let us proceed at least to the first part of this dungeon. And see how we fare. Away we go, chat. Say goodbye to Shanghai. We're gonna proceed to the Temple Ruins. Go to Temple Ruins, yes please. Rick is excited to see the dungeon. Girl in Danger, meanwhile, says, "It's old, but it certainly is a large and grand temple." I think if I should change his voice slightly or not. Well, this is the 9 courts of Zihuan, the sanctuary of Wuhan, and the apex of the 9 heavens Taoist magic. Goi and his cronies aren't here yet? I don't see the Japanese army around anywhere either. ... Indeed, awkward bubbles. Don't things seem a little too quiet? Our 2 mystery companions say nothing and proceed onwards. Well, we might as well join them, chat. Something we can interact with. Let's go ahead and do so. This place gives me the creeps. Hey, Pops, there ain't nobody here. Are you really sure this is the place? You didn't get mixed up or anything? Give me a break. I haven't gone that senile yet. To proceed from here, let's see. Alright, I need to chant the unlocking rites. Darn, I can't seem to remember them. How did it go? He's trolling us, chat. He's trolling us so hard. Let's see. Hey, kid. You guys could go look around a bit while I try to remember the chant. Come on, don't really go senile on us. Now, one moment, chat, because there is another lottery ticket here. Oh, you okay there, game? Thinking about it? So I am just consulting my notes where this is relative to my current position. Apologies for the delay. Behind the bottom left pillar. Okay. Oh, that is sneaky. See, chat, this is why you take notes. Would you have known that there was an item there on this screen? I know, there's so many hidden lottery tickets. STT. His boy, Aroja? Yeah, not without face-checking everything. I know. You see, that's classic JRPG syndrome. Just like, sometimes it's kind of cruel. I wrote on my notes in general that it was left side, but I'm like, no. Let me go to my source of the notes. And I'm like, oh. The left of the pillar. Got it. So it's always good to have multiple sources of notes, chat. I think otherwise we could speak to him, but we need to go do other things for now. Go away, you're distracting me. So there are a lot of easily missed items. We are still going to miss a lot of items, but there are certain key ones I really want to make sure that we get. Oh, the game is really thinking about that. It does not like the overworld of this game, I'm noticing. This combat seems okay. Cutscenes are okay. There's a save point here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this item. Receive the Talisman of Mercy. Speaking of which, we've been building up all these items and I haven't even looked at them in a while. What is the Talisman of Mercy? Is that the revive item? It is the revive item. Okay, good to know. We'll take a look at our equipment because we didn't get anything new for the old man. Take a look at Steel Claw, for example. A favored weapon among Eastern assassins. Its unusually long blade and frightening appearance make it a weapon to be feared. That is quite a ridiculous looking weapon, I'm not gonna lie. Studded harness. I love that that's literally our equipment. It's not kidding. A harness sold off by the special airborne troops of a certain country. A wonderful bargain. Too heavy and big for women, but dangerously attractive when worn on bare skin by men. What an item description. See, that's how you do flavor text, chat. If you're wondering, that's how you do it. Studded vizier. Chic, studded vizier, designed for defense as well as good looks. Although lightweight, it is somewhat cumbersome to move around in. We finally have the Nambu Pistol, which I bought earlier. Automatic handgun with unique rounded trigger guard, improved version of the Type 94 with small recoil and very high accuracy. He's trying to sell a fetish with that one. I mean, that would be what the game it feels like something the game would do. I don't think we did the actual description of the earrings, so I'm gonna do it now. In the shape of the trademark of the green hoe, the heroic chivalrous bandit, chances of getting trophy money are raised, but chances of getting items are lowered. We just want money in this game. I don't think we took a look at that description at any point. I don't think we did the Flare of Bruges either. Let's take a look at this. Grave with the crest of the flame goddess Regina. In resonance with Harmonixer's waves. Releases a red light. Decreases SP consumed during fusion. I don't think we looked at the description of this either, so let's take a look now. Bracelet made from rosewood from the holy land of Behaim. Prayed over by many monks, it renders paralysis ineffective. Mandala is drawn on the back. I think we looked at the shell bracelet, but I'll leave this here. I'm pretty sure we did this one. Or at least I have looked at this item before. I don't know if I read the description out loud, but I think we got that captured. So I don't think there's anything else I'm super interested in. Oh, I guess we didn't ever look at the spikes description. So spike shoes. The spikes of the base stealing king, Quick Shoe Joey. Made from water buffalo leather and set with silver spikes. They render knockback ineffectual. Okay, we looked at the bandana. The bandana had quite a ridiculous description. Starbush we definitely did. I don't think we looked at the description of Pocket Watch. The favorite pocket watch of the British warlock McNab, who performed many magic experiments concerning time. Cancels out all effects on the Judgment Ring. Finally, we have Voodoo Doll. Voodoo Doll, used in voodoo rites in Haiti during ceremonies to bring souls back from the dead, smiles when you talk to it. There you go. Becomes unconscious in the player's stead once. Let's go ahead and make a save here, because things can go very easily horribly wrong in this dungeon. We're going to leave our save file 4 as our backup, but we're going to progress our main save file for now. Just reading Kirk's comment now that I'm done with the descriptions. He says, oh yes, this looks particularly good on bare-chested men, yes! Exactly, chat. Talk to Courier Subordinate. But boy, the air sure is chilly. You folks be careful now. By the way, I bought some items at Shanghai. Let me know when you need them. I think we actually do want something. They're not free, of course. What kind of item do you need? Huh. Oh, I need the Western Belt. Oh. I don't have enough money for this. Well, goodbye, Thera Extract. I kind of need to sell you. Rest in peace, Thera Extract. We got 3,600. Is that enough to get both Western Belts? It is. Good. I actually need this. Like, no joke. This is going to add so much to our damage, and we definitely want to get this discounted as much as possible. As you can see, we are super poor. So if we need to purchase any healing items, this is kind of like our only opportunity. So we saved quite a bit of cash there. Definitely worth the discount. Ooh. Chat, we're gonna need this very, 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 very soon. Leonardo's Bear is such a key item. We will probably get into fights to ensure we have about 5,000 or 6,000 in cash. I could buy another Voodoo Doll if needed. Yeah, this is one of the strongest items in the game. There are quite a few bosses where we will be putting these on for probably... I mean, they even give good defense. We might just leave it on, depending on how it goes. But there are several bosses that rely off of insta-kill. We've actually fought 2 so far, even though we're not very far in the game, and we're going to be fighting quite a lot more. So being completely immune to that is so, so crucial. We'll probably be giving this not to the protagonist necessarily, but to everybody else. In particular, Girl in Danger. I feel like she will just never dodge spells. So there are some items we need to look forward to, or need money in order to get, and I look forward to having them. More accurate statement. So yeah, our goal is to get the money. You know what, since we are so poor... I'm going to change my equipment around slightly. Don't know if I need to get rid of this yet or not. I don't think I need the rosewood anymore. I think I could equip the, brigand earrings at minimum. I could put the pedometer on the old man in a little bit. I think this should be good enough. I want to make sure the pedometer is always in our active party. I don't technically have to swap it multiple times. It's probably fine to just leave it on one person. But I'm very low on cash, so I need to do that to make up some cash. Then we have the Smuggler Boss. The Japanese army hasn't arrived yet. I think luck may be on our side. Okay, so we talk to them. Is it worth tenting? Not really. We're barely injured. Everybody's at full except for Rude Hero. And I don't really need his MP. I think I'm okay. I don't need the 10 here. It's a good opportunity to do so, but I think we're good. I think there's anything else we could really do here for now. Does he have anything to say to us now? I think he will. The game does at least force you to talk to them, so the game tries to be fair at least before we get thrust into danger. Rick says, well, of course she won't touch Cell. She's meant to be in danger. Exactly. Oh, that musty aroma. Sure does bring back memories. So the real deal's waiting for us inside, eh? That's right, let's go. I wish it was as simple as just going straight there. Oh, I think I have to take the stairs this way. I was curious if I had an interact button or not. So we're going underground, chat. Peeking through a doorway. And we're at our first of many saves. The game has some mercy with the dungeon, but not a lot. Rude Hero says, what the... Enemies, perhaps? I doubt it. I like the happy music as a very annoying character has now shown up. Master Xiao Feng says, meow, meow. Dot, 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 replies Rude Hero. And? What do you mean, and? What kind of response is that? I'm Meowster Xiao Feng. I guard this temple. Nice to meet y'all. And? Meow, you insult me. I'll kill you. Hey there, Master Xiao Feng. Speaking a whole lot more now, I see. Just don't get... You, Shadow Hearts, you gotta warn me if he's gonna be doing the running animation. It's just too much for me. Oh, Quack Oracle, long time no see, meow. We've come to see Master Zifa. How is the old man, anyway? The Meowster knew you'd all be here. He told me to welcome you. That's why I'm here, meow. Great, how about you take us to him right away, then? Using the shortcuts, of course. No way, meow. You gotta follow the rules to get to Nirvana Palace. What a location name. See, chat, of course, we can't just go straight to the plot. We have to follow the rules. Don't be that way, Xiao Feng. I'm sorry, but we just don't have time to play the old man's games right now. If we don't hurry, the wise men or the Japanese army will get here. Some Japanese soldiers have been here already. They're all dead now, meow. Meow, I ain't afraid of no soldiers. As happy-go-lucky as ever, eh? If you keep going like that, I may have to turn you back into a cat. Oh, he runs from us. No, you can't. You can't cheat. Follow the rules, meow. You have to go through the spiritual trials before you can enter the Nirvana Palace, meow. Spiritual trials? They're like little tests of nerve. They can get rather tricky, though. Oh, chat, don't make the mistake I did. Don't play this without a guide. You could get very easily lost. Here in the 9 courts of Xiawan, from the Samsara Pavilion further on in, there are 3 dungeons called the Dangtian Court, Jiang Palace, and Niwan Palace. Meowster Zifa's Nirvana Palace is at the end of those dungeons. Only 2 people can challenge any given location. For the first dungeon, Dantian Court... You two, you guys go, meow. So even though we have 4 party members, we are immediately being split into groups of 2. So that's why I was saying it is a gimmick dungeon. But there's yet another gimmick to it, which we'll see in a little bit. Rick is saying they missed a perfect opportunity, said they're all dead, meow, rather than saying now. I know. They're slipping. I'm glad Chad is there to catch those slip-ups. Hey now, kiddo, what'd you choose us for? I'm the one doing the talking around here, meow. Oh, you okay there, game? It has little slowdown fits, I noticed, but it's fine. We'll continue forward. All right, meow, your trial begins. Meow, meow. Your items have been sealed away by Master Xiao Fang. Item sealed. You can't use items to restore HP or status abnormalities in battle, but they can use in the field. Oh, right. I actually forgot about this gimmick. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, boy. Wow. I completely did not write that in my notes. Well, I guess I don't really want to get into too many combats. I know. I totally forgot that this was a thing. That's actually really atrocious. So we're in kind of a time limit, at least in combat. Huh? Where'd my gear go? Gods, do we really have to do this? Okay, then. Cross over to Dangtian Court. Meouch luck to you. Oh, there we go. He got back there with the puns. So we are gonna save, because this is gonna be absolutely garbage atrocious. Speaking of garbage atrocious, I'm gonna have to use a Thera Leaf to heal ourselves, because we need to be at full health for this. They did eventually get there with the pun. They had us waiting though, Chad, and that's not acceptable. Yeah, let's talk to each of these party members before we proceed. You can't use any items, sonny boy, so be sure to use your head. Translation, just run from every combat, because it's just terrible in here. Be careful, I'll pray for your safe return. I know this is Quack Oracle's second trial. You can't cheat, okay, meow? Be watching now. You can't use them, but I'll sell you some items. Meow, you want some items? Sure. So we could take a look at his equipment, and we will be purchasing, I think, the bears. So we need to get about 6k. I think that might be doable. Well, I'm not gonna discount 50 for a Thera Leaf. So we could get some revives, but it's gonna be quite a battle to get there. Actually, speaking of which, you know what's really messed up, chat, and where we missed it in the original playthrough? This character, I kid you not, is one of the lottery members, but I don't think we can get him to trigger the lottery yet. We can only do it later after we're basically done with the trials, and only before we speak to the old man, I believe. It's like such a weird window to get him to trigger his lottery dialogue. It's quite absurd, chat. So I'm gonna do my best not to get lost. We received a 10. So I'm gonna try to read the directions out loud. We grabbed a chest, we went north. We have to go north yet again. So far, not too bad. Then we're gonna take the teleport. And this is where it becomes very complicated. We've taken the teleport. We need to exit east. We need to exit east again. We'll take the chest. Treasure chest is empty, get trolled. Go east again. Then we'll take the treasure chest. Receive bronze arrowhead, sure. Now we need to go west. I think I messed something up because I shouldn't be at a teleporter. So that's fine. Maybe that's not the right turn. Oh no, something has gone horribly wrong. I'm not at where I should be. Well, that was short-lived, chat. Let's go backwards slightly then. What passageway did I miss? Well, welcome to the maze, chat. I unfortunately got lost almost immediately. Yeah, it's not a big deal overall. We just need to get out of here as quickly as possible. I'm gonna hit this thing. Hopefully we do some decent damage. Wow, even with our improved stats, that barely killed. Oh, I almost got the perfect. I'm just curious how much his fireball spell actually does. Not a lot. Also, I have to check what row they're in. He might not be in the front row. I want Quack Oracle in the back as before. That's not going to change. Oops. Well, I botched that. But we still got the kill. So whatever, we'll take it. So got an okay amount of cash in return. We've almost leveled. Might be worth getting into one more fight. We'll see. So this was the east-east-east portion. I don't think there's anything we could have done differently here. It's not something like it's hidden along the wall, right? I mean, I'll try to go west one more time, but those are the directions I have. Yeah, something's not quite right. I'll take a look over here, actually. Yeah, so we're surrounded by teleports. Ooh, I hate it when the instructions are not correct, chat. Kills me. My bad. If nothing else, I'll take this opportunity to get money. So I don't view this as a waste of time. We definitely need as much money as we could get. Oh, I forgot to be Raging Tiger. That was actually a mistake, but we still got the kill. Wow, that's with the armor upgrade. They did a fifth of our health. Look at that. We got half health in one turn. That's so dangerous. So dangerous, chat. Poke. Yeah, we might just exit to the beginning and I might have to take another look at maps. Hopefully he doesn't die on the way there, though. That would be kind of depressing. Poke. So again, not the end of the world. We'll take that XP. Nice, Root Hero leveled. Probably need it. Our Malice built, kind of unfortunate. Use the Terra Leaves now. I'm gonna go backwards slightly. I'm kind of curious about something, chat. I might purchase more healing items. At least getting back is pretty easy at the moment. We're not super far into the maze. That's always good. Just want to see one more thing if this character has something I'm looking for. Yeah, like we can't even upgrade the Pilgrim Staff. There's no point to that. Extra defense, don't really need it. Oh, I never equipped the Western Belt. I was thinking I forgot to do something. That would explain so much. Goodbye, Casual Belt. Look at the description of the Western Belt. Red belt on the frontier hero Billy. It raises attack power. The redstone set into the buckle are said to have strong mystical powers. Okay, I did forget to do one thing. Put Quack Oracle in the back, and I think we're basically good to go. I'll purchase more healing items. Healing items are relatively cheap, so it's fine. It's better to have spares than have none later. And I guess we could use the tent that we picked up a moment ago. And now we'll do a formal save. Let's try this again. I might have to consult some images. We'll see. I might be able to figure it out. If I do get lost, it's not the end of the world. I just would prefer to at least get certain treasure chests. So far, I have not missed any of the treasure chests I'm looking for, at least. Nice and easy kill. That's what I'd like to see. We'll take this encounter. Now that we have an additional 2 damage, should be a guaranteed kill on this enemy, especially with the tiger form. And that should also level Quack Oracle. So excellent news for us, chat. Easy free battle. 1 extra sanity, potentially for Quack Oracle, and a little extra health doesn't hurt. Oh, he did not gain sanity. And he learned Nourishing Potion. So I think he now has a healing spell, which is good, and more MP. Again, that just makes my life easier. But ideally, we don't want to get into too many encounters. But it is nice to get that 1 level. So yeah, we're now at the... We're here. I'm just curious if my directions work if I take this teleport. I think they do so far. I'll be watching now. You can't use them, but I'll sell you some items. Need some items? We could say no way. Also say yes. So interestingly, he appears in front of us again. We can actually afford a Leonardo's bear already, which is very interesting. Maybe. I don't need it on this character, though. I think we should be good here. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't need it at the moment. Okay, I think it was just missing a direction here. I don't think there's anything in the treasure chest here. I didn't mark it down in my notes. Okay, so it's just missing 1 teleport. It's not too bad, I guess. Receive Tea of the Healer. Good. Reminder, Tea of the Healer is quite an amazing item. Gives us MP, which is useful for the spellcasters, but also 75 health. We'll take the east exit here. We got back attacked. Ooh. Can we leave this encounter? Actually, I think it's too late to leave the encounter. I think we have to commit. Don't target the old man. Okay, it hit our tankiest party member. I'm okay with that. Let's see, can he kill from the back row now that he has the strength increase, or is he still too weak? Let's find out. He actually can. That's pretty crazy. We're gonna defend every turn with the old man. He's gonna take so much damage. We don't do this. Yeah, like we would have taken 30 there, and that would have been a big waste of time. I think that was a well-played back attack. I think that was about as good as I could have gotten. So, reduced damage Quack Oracle took. Root Hero's doing okay. XP, we don't really need this, but I don't think it was worth running away at that point. Another 435 experience. Quack Oracle is making up for some boss fights. Also, look at our cash total, chat. We're at 5k. That's excellent. We'll hold on to that for now. Let's take the eastern route here. We want to grab a chest that's here. Received W Tiger Hair. We'll potentially take advantage of that. Keep in mind that that helps us deal extra damage. We can use that to skip particularly annoying fights. So we actually don't want to go to the north exit. We want to go back down into the west. We should be good to go. Again, I think we'll just take every encounter here rather than run. Because I think we need the money. And I did say I needed money earlier. Because keep in mind, we're almost immediately going to get another weapon upgrade within another dungeon. So we need money in order to get those upgrades. So this is just going towards it right now. And before we get to the final fight of the upcoming area, I want to swap off of this gear to give it to the other character, and they can keep it for the remaining portion of the dungeon. Let's have them defend every turn. This is fun. I might even use the healing magic on myself. As I said before, I don't really intend to use his MP at all, because we're probably going to tent every time I would think about using it. Let me just go ahead and heal myself. So I'd say level-wise, we're about where we should be, because we're taking these extra encounters. That does make life a little easier. We're not in full speedrun mode. But at this point, I think I'm going to start avoiding encounters. I think that makes up for all the money I didn't get. Yeah, so we could buy 2 bears if we really need to, and Quack Oracle is pretty close to leveling. That's pretty good. The wind and fire are improving. Unfortunately, I only really care about earth increasing at the moment, although getting light or water would be interesting. Oh well. It is what it is, chat. So let's go to the west. There's a chest here, but I don't think there's anything in it. Oh, there's a bronze dagger. We probably won't use it. And we could choose to go to the west again. And then, I don't think there's anything of interest in here, but let's confirm. Received a mana seed. Don't really need it. Go back to the north. I think this should be good. Then I go west. Then I go north. Then I take the final teleport. And we actually cleared part 1 of the maze, surprisingly. The old man never had the pedometer. Oh, that was such a waste. That was such an unbelievable waste. Well, I guess I can improve the old man's defense, because I don't really care what he has on him. Whatever. I guess he can have these. Doesn't really matter. Oh well. So that was a lot of steps I was missing out on. Unfortunate. I'll leave the pedometer off then. I'll just put it on the other party member. Big oops there, chat. We'll talk to the Master Xiaofeng again. Be watching now. You can use items, but I can still sell them. Is there anything else I've missed in here? Render silence ineffectual. That might be the only thing I might end up getting. I could get a safety revive. Yeah, let's get 1 safety revive, because I have almost no revive items. Alright, so now I think we're good. So now I'm not totally at a loss if we die. So we're actually almost at the boss, surprisingly. We skipped a whole bunch of the maze. You do not want to get lost in there. What makes it really confusing is that there are 2 areas, more or less, that look exactly the same, but one teleport will take you either into the same area, but a different segment, or one will put you into a different side of the room, and that is the one you need to actually leave. So there are a lot of teleports that don't really do anything. It's just if you hit a dead end by taking the wrong path, it puts you vaguely where you should go. Unless you don't realize where you should go, then it just makes it very confusing because you keep thinking you're in completely separated areas, but you've actually just been walking in circles the whole time. So we avoided most of that, fortunately. But what we did not happen to resist or ignore is this boss encounter. Oh, I don't really need the earrings on him anymore. We have enough money. I guess I could leave the Voodoo Doll on him. Doesn't really matter. We got attacked as we went to go fight the boss. Really, I actually did not want to get into a fight right before the boss. That's unfortunate. Super, super unfortunate, chat. Okay, we're gonna take less magic damage. We're not gonna be blocking at all with Rude Hero. So any defense increase is actually pretty key here. Whereas the old man we're gonna be blocking with more or less every other turn. We might get some initial damage in, but not too much. Unfortunately, even with the old man's level, we still did not get a turn before they got another fireball. And that cost us an okay amount of damage. Nourishing Potion. Restores HP and cures paralysis. Ooh, it costs 35 MP, though. Not really worth it. When we get, like, double our current MP total, then that's really great. Because we can heal and cure status ailments. But right now, not a good mix for us. Because we could barely cast 10 fireballs total at max MP. So having those there means we barely get 5 casts of heal. Which is pretty bad. Oh well, at least we got more money, I suppose. So now we could definitely afford 2 Leonardo Bears. Quack Oracle leveled. We got a Terra Leaf, which is a healing item, which is great, because I'm going to use that on Quack Oracle immediately. And unfortunately, he also did not gain any sanity. But hey, he's less likely to get one shot, question mark. I suppose there's a plus side. Malice level is now yellow. I can't really deal with that at the moment, because I'm not at a save point. Which is also scary to get lost in the maze without a save point, because you would potentially have to fight Foxface in here, which would be absolutely atrocious. So here's our only opportunity to really deal with Malice. How am I not in the save point? I find it very strange in this game that you could, like, get the visual effect that you've stepped on it, but you still can't save. I don't always understand why it does that. We're at 7k cash. That's not bad. Go to the graveyard. Let's deal with the Malice now. Also, we could potentially upgrade our fire. That's right. Sure, I guess we could do that while we're here. Seal the grave as soul goes to the eerie light as if the soul of a new creature was born. Fight the fusion monster. All right, let's go. Fist Mickey. I remember you. I think you were one of my other alternatives. Although I think I like the Tiger the most because it gives more evasion. I think the Fire Demon Inferno looks really smug and it's amusing. So I might just use him on the basis of him being super smug. So we are doing so much damage because we improved our weapons. So this fight should be a lot easier. So this character can self-buff, which really helps if you're looking to absolutely wreck a boss. I'm not sure if this thing will get a turn. No, it won't. We're too powerful. So there we go. That worked out amazingly well, chat. Free boss kill. Soul of Inferno attained. Killer's Instinct fills your heart. You receive the Soul of Inferno. Well, let's go ahead and equip it in our fusion menu. Really don't like Tornado. I'll take Inferno. Like, look at the damage. Raging Tiger has 84 and 64 in terms of attack and defense. Decent evade. This one does not add anything to evade, which makes it a bit riskier in later fights. This thing has a whopping 83 attack, which is actually lower than the Raging Tiger. However, it can strength up itself for 15%. So it will do more if you set up for it. Slightly better physical defense, but the other Raging Tiger can also self-defense itself. They have mixes. I would say I'll probably still use the Tiger in most scenarios. But I guess in this upcoming fight, I could show it off. Ha ha ha, you wish to quiet the Malice. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Okay, chat. I think we'll at least try to get through the first part of the maze, and then I think we'll talk about what's next. Let's switch to Inferno, who I forgot to look at the symbols for. We'll take a look at them in the menu. Lesser Fire Spirit symbol of a fiery heart. Let's turn into Inferno. Look at that, we cross our arms. The beatdown of a lifetime is coming, chat. Oh, we actually missed. Wow. That did quite a lot of damage. That's a little concerning. We'll try again. Yeah, the downside is that because this is a slower form, it can miss. No XP, no items, recovered sanity. Let's see if they have anything to say about this. Received Monoleaf. Okay, they gave us an item that time. As a reminder, the Monoleaf restores MP. It's not bad. Probably use the Terra Leaf on ourselves right now. And let's take a look at the description of the soul. So I'll slowly rotate it and perform some actions as I read it aloud. Lesser Fire Spirit, formed by the fusion of a fiery soul and a demon, shoots fireballs from its 4 flaming arms. Let's see its slap attack. Oxybustion cures target's poison, paralysis, and confusion. Fighting Spirit raises target physical attack power for 5 turns, or Fireball damages target by hurling a fireball. There we go, chat. You're getting slapped. He's laying hands on you, chat. But for now, I think we'll leave. So, hey, we got an extra 50 MP in case something goes wrong. But we shouldn't really need it at any point unless we're grinding, which I don't think we will be. Like, outside of what we did to fight to get here, it's probably going to be the most combat we see in a while. Speaking of which, I want to make sure people have some items on them. This is probably fine. Actually, he's in the back row. Could I just give him, like, more defense? Let's just give him more defense. Alright, so let's talk to the shrine, and I guess we're ready to go. Gem embedded at the center of the altar emits a dim light. Do you wish to put your hand in front of it? We'll go for it, chat. We'll go for it. So we can see, it almost looks like a training dummy, but it has like the yin-yang symbols on it, and then it has a massive hand at the front. So we're just gonna go back into Raging Tiger. Honestly, we need the accuracy here. And also possibly the evasion. So this particular enemy has 530 health. You can see we're actually doing a lot of damage. Of course, it targets us on the back row. We'll put 1 fireball on it just to speed this process up, but it should be dead in 5 turns. Let's see how much we do with fireball. 50. It's okay. We'll try to get 1 or 2 nices to speed up the process. Ooh, we got a crit? Well, that will definitely help us out quite a bit. Flaming Arm of Death. What a description. I think we're gonna have to heal after this. Yeah, the old man is not tanky enough to deal with this. The fight is almost over, honestly speaking. I'll just have him defend, actually. Save a resource. So we've done more than half of the boss's health. Speaking of which, due to the crits, that sped that up hilariously well. So we did not lose pretty much any MP on that fight. I'll take that. Lots of XP. 2 leveled ups from the party. So that's excellent. Quack Oracle coming in with 154 health. Rude Hero with an okay amount of health. Now at 218. Keeping in mind, he eventually has to potentially get closer to 25 for the arena. Got something called Jade Lariat, which we'll take a look at it later. We got an okay amount of cash. Nice. Well, that wasn't too bad after all. Phew, I'm glad that's over. I guess it's the lady's turn next. Meow, you got through Dangtian Court so quickly. You really are an absolute sage. Then just wait right there, Meow. The door to Niwan Palace won't open just yet, meow. Alright, now it's your turn, meow. Open the door to Jian Palace. Special skills have been sealed away by Master Xiao Fang. So each of them has a different gimmick. This one is awful. Special skills sealed. You can't use your special skills in battle, but they can be used in the field. So Girl in Danger is literally the most useless character in the game. Her whole gimmick is that she has high MP and some damaging spells and healing, and now she can't even do that. So she is literally complete dead weight. I need to run from every encounter with them if possible. What? We can't use magic? That's just rude. Yeah, your name's not even Rude Hero. You're not allowed to do that. I know, chat. What an awful gimmick. Okay, then. Beyond the doors, Yang Palace. Meowch luck. Shake your head, chat. This is gross. So let's make sure their equipment is up to date. Oh, she still has 3 slots. Interesting. I might put the Jade Lariat on her just to make my life a little easier. We'll do Jade Lariat and Brigand Earrings and Odometer, because I don't really care about what she has. Casual Bell. I could put Western Bell on. Oh, wait. No. I can't afford for her to get paralyzed. So I think I'm going to do something like this. That should be okay for now. I really want to make sure we do not ever lose the ability to control Alluring Spy, or it is beyond over. We're gonna save in the same save file. So let's not allow warriors to make attacks or use equipment. They gotta use the special abilities of magic only. Something like that, Kirk. I mean, the magic users are not allowed to use magic. Fortunately, Alluring Spy, the only thing I'm really interested in is probably the grenade. We did get the scout ability at some point, and I just never used it. We probably won't use it, other than to just show it off, but I won't use it for its actual intended purpose. Yeah, I think Blessed Light does decent damage, I guess. So I suppose only if an enemy is actually weak to the element does this do anything. I really feel like if you spend MP to buff somebody, other than changing the element of your attack, I wish it also added a base amount of damage, even if it was really small. Consider me unimpressed here. Let's go ahead and get the chest. Received a tent, chat. Let's go north. We're gonna ignore everything here and go all the way to the north again. We're gonna take the teleporter. We're gonna go west. West again. We're gonna head to the south. I'll pick up the items since we're here, just to see what's in here. Treasure chest was empty. Get trolled. We're gonna exit to the south. We're gonna keep going. There should be another teleporter here. This one had me confused because it's really close to something that makes us go backwards. With the guard. Hopefully we could kill him in one combo. They are slightly underleveled, I think, so getting an extra fight here will probably help us rather than run from this. Ooh, yeah, they need quite a bit. Unfortunately, we don't have special skills. But, you know, whatever XP we could get, I suppose. Just keep in mind, we now have no more AoEs, so fighting multiple enemies here is, excuse me, actually pretty atrocious. So we went south, we took the teleporter. We're gonna exit to the east. I think I just went in a circle by accident. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is gonna put me back here. What did I miss? I think this is where I was supposed to go. Teleport after going south, east. No, if I actually need to do that, then we'll just go east from here. Something's not lining up in the directions. This is fine. I'm curious where this is going to take me if I keep going east. It hit me to a dead end. Interesting, interesting. So I am lost again, unfortunately. So the other one I was just missing a teleport, but this one I'm really not sure what the intended direction was. Let's run away for now. Well, let's brute force the chat. Where's the exit? I had the first part down, but something is not quite right in the notes. So this is the entrance. Okay, that's fine. We could start again from the beginning of the maze. Hey, we get to showcase how annoying this dungeon is, chat. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's unfortunate it happened, but it is very easy to get turned around here. As I said before, some of them bring you to the same area, which is kind of annoying. Like, did I not count properly here? Okay, we'll kill the puppet guard. Oh, I missed the final hit. That's bad. Oh, we still got the kill. Didn't matter. Okay, free XP. We'll take it. Alright, so here is where I messed something up in the direction. So let's think about where I need to go. So I need to basically take a teleport, and then I'm going to be going east almost the entire time, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then I end with north and teleport. So I need to figure out where the string of rooms is that will lead me to my destination. So I just went west from the teleport. I might have to go west one more time. Oh, maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's what happened. I didn't take that correct route. I think we're good. This should be a teleport, right? Okay. I think we're good now, chat. Okay, so I think I just took a turn too early. We're back on track. Do I want anything from this? Not really. I think we're good. So get ready for a ton of easts. So 1 east, 2 east. We'll take this chest. That's south. This is how I got lost before. We'll take that treasure chest, but we need to immediately go back to the east. Whatever, it's empty. Doesn't matter. Again, we're not looking to get every possible item in here. Then we go east, east. That's just empty. I think we go up and then to the east. But yeah, now we're at the confusing maze portion of the game. Let's run away. I believe as long as we keep going east until we can no longer go east, we should be fine. Take the chest, sure. Old hourglass, sure. Maybe I'll use it in random encounters at some point. Now it's wrapping us to the north and should be a teleporter. Which is broth, sure, we'll take that. Red is always a good sign. Red means you're at the boss. That's like the only merciful thing about the game is it color codes roughly how close you are. Like, I think there is an intended path through here, but we basically skipped all of it. Like, I think the goal is to just find a new color and then walk until you find another color. But the way it sets it up... Oh, I can't escape. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I really just want to get to the save point. We're so close. We're so close, chat. Please let us leave. Okay, we're allowed to escape. So we can't use our healing in combat. I might as well heal with girl in danger. I mean, the melee only doesn't really impact Alluring Spy. We just can't really deal with multiple enemies. Let's go ahead and save yet again. Excellent, 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 chat. We're gonna save here. Gonna make sure everybody has some paralysis immunity, because I think this boss can paralyze. So Rosewood Bracelet on both characters is really good for us. We have Jade Lariat on this character. I guess we could leave it on. Doesn't really matter too much what we have at this point. We have the pedometer going on Girl in Danger. I'm assuming that's okay to do. If I mess up, I can always revert it later. Okay. Let's take a look at our equipment. I want to make sure I picked up certain items, so that way this boss fight will go much faster. We have a white tiger hair, which is good to know that I have for later, but I think what I really want is the black tortoise fang. So we need to make things go twice as quickly. We have the gold hourglass, which halves the speed at which things move. So we'll have Margaret use the tortoise fang to start us off, and we'll have Alice use the gold hourglass, and otherwise she's just gonna use items for healing. Now this boss doesn't have a lot of health, but unfortunately, because we don't have abilities, we can't really tank things for very long, and these characters are both very low level. Hopefully this will go okay. We'll put our hand on the gem anyway. That's just the kind of character we are, chat. We have like a hand manta ray with multiple eyes. Its existence must be pure torment. I don't know how that thing even really gets around. I feel like it would just get dust in its eye constantly. Not sure how it eats. Craziness, chat. Let's go ahead and use this. We need to make sure we don't... Ooh, it didn't hit twice. Okay, that's all that matters. Also, keep in mind we have limited sanity, so if you're wondering why I'm trying to speed this up, even though it's not a particularly hard enemy with 380 health, we are in kind of a time limit. It's very annoying. We got slapped by the manta. I feel like that would do more damage to it than to us. I mean, look where its eyes are located. I think it wants to do that, chat. We even got the nice at the end. Awesome. So one more successful attack should end the fight. We're gonna have to heal Alluring Spy, I think. This is why we have the spare Terra leaves, chat. So we have basically 3 turns to win, where Girl in Danger goes insane. Oh, too early. That's not good. We're gonna need one more combat. Oh, we crit, though. Oh, if I didn't miss that, that would have been the fight end. That's okay. We use another healing. Not the end of the world. We got most of our hits in. That's what matters. Girl in Danger can get 2 more turns. So I have 2 turns to deal about 100 damage. I think we could do it. We did 91 in one shot. That helps. Excellent, chat. Excellent. That boss fight went about as well as it could have gone. It could have ended maybe 1 more turn. But more importantly, chat, every character levels up. Unfortunately, that did not result in an extra sanity point for Girl in Danger, because that would have made life really easy. But hey, at least they're slightly tankier, so I don't need to heal them as often. We now have Coral Lariat. We have an okay amount of cash, but as I said before, we're expecting to spend probably about 35k, I think, on the next group of equipment upgrades. So we have a little bit more of a dungeon before we get another upgrade at least. But we still have time. So I think our goal, chat, is to basically clear this dungeon, and then I think we'll have a group vote. So as a reminder, it is going to be the gamer... Or not the gamer, it's going to be the viewer request tonight. I think I could do something of like a medium length. So just think about it, chat. I think on the table is Castlevania, the Chaos Randomizer. But for now, let's get back into the story of Shadow Hearts. Girl in Danger says, "We did it, Alluring Spy." No, Alluring Spy did it. You really did nothing. All you did was throw healing items at me. That was kind of it. You're useless, Girl in Danger. That wasn't so bad. I did break a sweat, though. Meow, impressive. You ladies are good. I can't believe this is your first time. The door to Niwan Palace will open, Meow. I like how we're just sitting there bored because we have to wait for them to finish the trial. I think those two will be okay. These dungeons aren't easy. Translation, girl in danger is useless. Don't worry, the girl's pretty steady on her feet, and she's got a luring spy with her too. Girl in danger literally fell over in the first 10 minutes that we knew her. Possibly twice. She actually fell over twice in the first 10 minutes that we met her. So no, she's not really steady on her feet. She's either getting kidnapped or knocked down. All the time. Black Oracle says, I doubt they'll be long. That door will open soon and we'll all be able to enter the Niwan Palace. Kirk says, first time? Does that mean anyone who wants to visit the place has to do all this stuff each time? I mean, like, they were referencing the fact that the old man has to do it again. So, presumably, yes, Kirk. It seems very annoying. Hey, Pops. Unless it's, like, with people that have already done it before, then maybe he'll ignore it. It is kind of a strange point, though. I agree, Chan. Black Oracle goes, what? What kind of person was my dad? Tell me a little bit about him. Oh, excuse me, I added little from the other sentence. Let's try this again. Tell me about him, even if it's just a little. Only remember him working the farm. The fox mask he bought me on the day of the festival. Kirk says, figured it was just he became friends when he hadn't done it. Jeez, I know. It's just ridiculous. This is why people don't visit him, Kirk. Nobody writes him cards, nobody puts him on the Christmas list, it's over. Like, listen, you know what you did. You're like, I saw that no item challenge. What was that nonsense? Why am I fighting demons? This is why we can't be friends. Black Oracle says, heck, he was a real stand-up guy. Have any idea how I wound up helping Hyuga out, kid? When I first met him, he was a Japanese army operative, you know. I didn't trust him right off. Like with you, he got into fights now and then, but he'd always laugh them off afterwards. What I really liked about your old man, though, was, well... Like you, he would rally against any injustice, even if it meant opposing his own country. He didn't just fight for his country, he fought for everyone who lived on the continent. He often wondered if there wasn't some way he could build a truly good country with his own hands. So he was a good man? Absolutely. He was a true friend to me, a better friend than I deserved. I see. My dad must have felt the same way about you. It's nice of you to say that, kid. Okay, so we've opened up a new doorway. Hey, the door opened. Alright, I knew the girls had it in them. Let's do it, people. The last dungeon, Niwan Palace, is just ahead, meow. But before you step in, it's time for yet another trial, meow. Just sigh every time, chat. Just can't be that simple. Meow, meow. Your items and special skills have been sealed away by the master. Shake your head right now, chat. Absolutely gross. Absolutely gross. Items sealed. Can't use items during battle. Special skills sealed. Can't use special skills during battle. Man. Ugh. And I've lost my fusion abilities too. I'm glad the game acknowledges that. That is kind of annoying. Right, just can't they all go cut us some slack? So hey chat, what if... what if you enjoyed the first two mazes so much that the game is like, here, have a third maze, and don't be allowed to have any fun. Chat, fun is banned. Fun is a special skill. You are not allowed to use it. You're banned. Receive 10. Alright, so we have to kind of get as far as we can with these characters. I guess I can... Oh, I never took off the pedometer. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. I can always do makeup steps later. Alright, so we went north. We have to go north again. Then we have to go east. I want to run from every combat because it's absolutely garbage at this point. Oh, we could get the water increase here. Huh. Actually, hold on. This is worth doing. If we get a water form here, that would be worth it. I love the faces that are in the frog, by the way. Also, I just realized I'm very injured. Oh boy. Let's defend. Yeah, when you get a close-up of the frog, I like that its eyes are also faces, and there's like little body designs in the outline of the creature itself. That's a very unique looking frog. We're gonna do anything to speed this up. Missed the last hit. Okay, this will make up not having fusion, I think. Extra 25 damage. Let's hopefully get the kill here. Nice. Didn't even need it. Let's make sure to heal ourselves. How are we doing XP-wise, as a reminder? Doing okay. That was worth only 1 water point? Wait, were the frogs considered earth and not water? Interesting. So I'd have to fight 9 more of those to get the water form. Not worth it. I thought we could just get into 5 encounters and be done with it. But never mind. Water form's gonna have to wait, chat. So now here's the downside to this dungeon. I went north, north, east, east. Do I go north or east here? Assuming north. Alright, we hit a teleporter. That's a good sign. And I go north at the teleporter. We'll take the chest, even though I don't think it's anything of interest. I might as well fight this one out. As I said before, we need a little bit of money, a little bit of XP. I could just defend with Quack Oracle. Or not. Barely took any damage there, whatever. So we did slightly improve our melee damage. Like, we're good enough to probably kill the regular enemies by ourselves, even though he's in the back row. So that's pretty solid. Hey, Chris, hope you're doing well. We are beating up giant mollusk ladies. Little extra XP never hurts, because we did lose XP earlier. Almost to 20,000 cash, not bad. So 7 more of those, and we could get water form. But we'll see. Now here's the problem. I have a terrible short-term memory, so I forget how many norths I just did. So this should be 1, right? This is from the teleporter. I need to go north 1 more time. And I'm gonna pick up the chest. See if the Terra Seed. We're gonna go east. Pick up another chest. Sure, you know what? Free MP, safety areas. But I think we just keep going east and we should be okay. Hello, frog. They actually give a lot of earth bonuses. I think if you're doing a casual playthrough, getting the earth to rank 2 here would actually be pretty crazy. Because I feel like the tiger is probably one of the more useful early forms of the game. Yeah, see, we're still getting a point per fight. That's not bad. So cash-wise, I think we're okay-ish. So I think I just keep going east until that's 1 east. We got a Leonardo's bear. Nice. That saves us some time, chat. I believe... Watching, sell some items, need some items, no way. I think we need another Leonardo's bear. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that right now. We'll get it for a discount. That should be good enough. So now we have death resistance. I don't need to equip it right now, but it could be useful in the future. So I just shopped. I went west. I need to go west again. Pretty rough sleep. Sorry about that, Chris. Kept you up pretty late. Hopefully you do get more rest later. We'll take this encounter. It's just a single fight. And again, any bonus XP I get here just kind of helps in the early game. Almost leveled up. Interesting. Earth's slowly getting more points. Oh no, I lost how many Wests I did. So this is what I'm talking about, chat. I'm saying it out loud and I've totally forgotten already. My brain is like, no idea. How many Wests was this from the shopkeeper? From the shopkeeper, we go 1, 2. Okay, this was our 3rd West. Then we go south twice. So this is south 1. We'll take the item because it's here. Nope, it's empty. So south 1. Then we go through the very similar looking passageway again. So this is south 2. And I think now, of all locations here, chat, we could finally do the lottery. Let's run away from this encounter. Not worth it. Carrying around a bear does make me immune to death. I'm glad you're questioning that. So let's actually take a look at the item description since we're here. Small teddy bear left behind in the cabin of a ghost ship, St. Mary. It renders instant death ineffectual. It makes a sad face when you squeeze it. I wonder if the St. Mary is actually a reference to Koldeka, now that I think about it. Do you remember the name of the ship in Koldeka, chat? Apparently makes a very sad face when you squeeze it, though. I think this upcoming fight actually still doesn't have the insta-death. But we do need those. 100%. We 100% need that. Meow, ow, ow. You're meowdy sharp. Master Zifa doesn't have a clue. Lottery member number 11. Round of play the lottery? Count me in. Alright, so our goal is to get this in one try. Oh, is that not fast enough? Ugh. I was mashing that, though. Okay, how many lottery tickets do I have spare? Oh, chat, when was the last time I saved? Lottery tickets are really annoying to get in this game. Where did we last save? When I was level 14. Oh, was that before the girls' path? That is so annoying, chat. I can't believe we didn't get the flash badge in one try. Well, let's at least practice this. Was I, like, just not mashing it fast enough? Yeah, it doesn't work. Wow, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna reload then. To do the whole maze over again. Okay, Chad, here's the deal. I think because I have to get this very, very, very annoying item, I think we're gonna pause here. I might do it off stream because it's probably gonna take a lot of attempts and it's not the most exciting thing to see. Yeah, I might have resaved right before doing the girls' path, so I still have to go through the maze again. But I think what we'll do is we'll pause for now. And we'll move on to another game. So kind of unfortunate, but I really want the flash ring to help with certain fights. It is very risky to get, or excuse me, the flash badge. It basically makes it so that I think it's either speeds up the indicator or it makes the indicator invisible. I think it's speeding up the indicator, but more importantly, because we speed up the indicator, it allows Rude Hero to basically annihilate everything in the game. It's a little risky, but I wanted to try it just to show it off. But the fact that we have such limited tries for this is kind of annoying. So we're going to pause here. I think I'll come back to the save point no matter what. So we'll just redo the maze next time. And we'll just acknowledge that we reacquired that item. Because that's the only thing I actually really wanted. So we were like maybe about halfway through the third maze. But we'll take a break here. So for now, I guess, chat, we could say goodbye to the YouTube audience. Since this is going to take a few attempts. Since I was not able to just get it by mashing, or I'm just not mashing hard enough. I'm not really sure which is which. So thank you, those that are watching this on YouTube. But we're going to be taking a short break here. And when we return in the next YouTube video, we should hopefully have that item already from the lottery.